Hey, Scions, I have a question for you. Does testing on the PTR and providing feedback really help Warcraft out that much? It really depends. Warcraft is extremely slow in making decisions, number one. Number two, sometimes, and I know this because I've tested things for Blizzard, and you've got bugs in the game 3 months after the game is released that you reported in the alpha. They're very slow to fix some things specifically. And right now in the PTR, as an example, the Hunter tier set for the next patch coming out doesn't work. And so you've got people in there trying to test it and it doesn't work. So the first thing Blizzard's going to do is say, okay, these items aren't working. Kind of like the hero talents, right? There was a long time where the hero talents for a lot of specs weren't working properly. And Blizzard just didn't touch him for a long time, not until like almost at the end. And then they were still monkeying with some classes and their hero talents because they weren't working right. So they're not going to make any kind of like sweeping changes in the PTR. I have a feeling the only thing they're using the PTR for is, can you get the quest? Can you kill the raid boss? Can you complete the quest? And that's pretty much it. And they'll do everything else later on the fly, which I think is a really, really bad look for Blizzard when you're getting all of this feedback, but that's not really the feedback that you're asking for. But you don't tell anybody, you don't communicate, which is still a weakness for Blizzard, to the players what you want to test. Now, they were kind of good about the War Within when it first came out. Hey, we want to test this. Hey, we want to test that. And then all that information just stopped. They stopped asking, they stopped telling, and the questions were being asked, and we had radio silence. Once Warcraft can figure out that you can't take your player base into radio silence because you don't want to hear anymore, okay, and you think you've got a good beat on it, and then you come out 6 months later and you say, oh, yeah, we heard what you said 6 months ago. So what you're saying is that you took what we asked you or told you about the game that wasn't right 6 months ago. Now you're deciding to fix it when we said it was important 6 months ago. It's kind of like that husband that doesn't change until it's too late. It's kind of like that. So testing on the PTR and providing feedback, I think helps very minimally in the long run.